everyone from a very, very rainy St. Louis. Sorry I didn't talk to the camera yesterday. I was really trying to hit the window hard to get it done. It's a bit tedious with this finer molding, but I'll show you. So far, this is what I've gotten done. Now, it may not look like a whole lot, but, you know, you have to understand this stuff is extremely tedious. Probably have about 7 hours or so in this window. But we're starting to get there. As you can see, I've done most of the inside portion here. So, getting closer. And then, you know, obviously these parts, while beautiful, extremely tedious to get paint out of. This one's chipped, but, you know, we're going to have things like that. You know, being 131 years old, it's in, you know, as good a condition as one can expect. Actually, better condition than I would have ever expected, so that's all right. So I have all that over there, and I'm hoping to get this down, wainscoting piece cleared off today as well. Or I don't actually know what the under the window part would be called. I know you guys are probably wondering, and I mentioned it last episode, but I want to mention it again, why am I doing this right now? It's because I have new windows on the way, and if I can get this all cleared out, the outside painted, then I could just flap the new windows in, make sure they're good, and then everything gets stained in here, and then it's complete. And then if I do any more work in here, I can just plastic off the windows. Obviously not with staples, we're not doing that again. We're not playing that game anymore. Kim's been having way too much trouble with it. Also, for those wondering about the roof is supposed to get fixed on Tuesday. Today's Sunday. Hopefully that stands true. It was supposed to happen this week, and it didn't for reasons I'm not sure of. But next week is when it's supposed to happen. Let's pray. We did get rain last night. Somehow it doesn't seem that it leaked very much or at all. I can't really find too many wet spots in the usual places. So maybe it's holding better. Still, the caulk that they shoved to try to fix the problem, while maybe it's currently helping, it's not a permanent solution. And for something that is brand new, I still want it fixed. So I'm gonna try my best to get that out there, or I'm gonna probably end up having to make this guy famous, because it's not okay to put out workmanship that you don't come back and complete. So fingers crossed he comes, he completes it. You know, we're good, things are okay, and he's his word. If not, yeah. So still not happy about it, guys. Also, guys, you might have noticed or been admiring my wonderful, wonderful hoodie. I've got the Holland Brown hoodie in blue, navy blue. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I was really, really wanting one of these, and that's the main reason I made them. But if you do want a version or one of these, I have t-shirts, women's t-shirts, and hoodies. I'll put a link in the description to where you can get them. They're from Teespring. And yeah, if you buy one, they do help me out a little bit. Again, no pressure. You know, don't feel obligated to buy anything from me or give me any kind of money. But if you would like one, I think this is something cool to have, and you can support the channel if you like. So I appreciate all you guys also who have bought hoodies. You've really impressed me with how many were sold. Pretty crazy. So I hope you're really enjoying them. And I'd actually like maybe at some point to get photos from all of you, because I think it'd be cool to see all of the Holland Brown merch everywhere, because it's so cool to kind of, I don't know, revive a company that died, you know, so many years ago. So I thank you all, and let's get to it. Welcome back, guys, from a series of, I'm assuming, some seriously long time lapses. Sorry for that. That's just been my week this week, or my weekend this weekend. So let me go ahead and show you guys what I've gotten done. So I've stripped this to a level that I feel is pretty good. Especially up top, I spent a lot of time making sure that all the paint was off of here. The inside bead right here, which actually is the window stop, I didn't concentrate on so much on. As you can see here towards the bottom, it's a little crummy there. But I feel that that's all right because that has to be pried out when I put the new window in. Now, of course, I know some people are going to be like, why aren't you just reusing the windows? Well, these have kind of met their service life. They're 131 years old. But that being said, these are not being placed with vinyl windows. They're being replaced with basically perfect matches in mahogany. And, you know, I'm going to stick with the single pane windows. And I know people are going to be like, well, this old house, it doesn't have any insulation. You're going to put single pane windows back in. And simply put, if you have the double pane gas sealed windows, they go bad. You know, after about 30 years, they're no good anymore, and you have to replace the glass anyways. So my thinking is, and thinking that I've heard from a lot of people is, simply put, you don't have as much waste if you use single pane. There's not that much more of a property, or it's not that much more insulated if you go with the double pane. Not really. It does do a lot for sound deadening, but you know, right now, the place where I'm in, where this house is, it's not terribly loud. You know, a little bit of street noise, but that's really it. It's a very quiet neighborhood currently. So, but you know, and then of course, as has been the theme down here, more of this really, really beautiful curly pine. Love that. Was really super excited to see that. It's got, especially when it gets wet, it has like that holographic look to it. And it's really, really amazing. So pretty excited about that. Got to get the rest of this stuff done. And then of course, once I've completed the window, I have to do this bit out here and repair this stuff. This will actually be painted a dark green color. Of course, an outdoor oil-based for longevity of the thing. But that's what I can see in the original photos. It looks like a very dark color, and we're gonna kind of guess that it was dark green. Here you can see there's a little line right there. This is actually the pocket. You pop this piece of wood out and there's a weight behind it. And that's what actually balances the windows. So when I pull the window back down, you can see the chain there. That chain goes up to a pulley, which is stuck in the weight, and the weight is inside the window, or inside the window case. So, but you know, it looks like this took me a long time, and it did. But that's just how it goes, guys, and I gotta get these all done so I can get all my new windows in. I don't have them currently, but I will here pretty shortly. And I mean, you know, how can you refuse that? That's just, you know, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Again, let me take a few steps back here. You know, and you can compare it to that one over there. And I mean, you know, have those two in shot for a second. Huge difference. And of course, I'm going to stain this a little bit darker than it is to match the wood on the in the rest of the house. And this is a lot different woodwork than is what's been in the maid hall, which I have been stripping. This is the more fancy stuff you find in the parlors and stuff like that. And it is something special, let me tell you. I love it. However, it has not been particularly fun trying to dig the paint out of like these, these little circles here. Not super duper fun. But, you know, overall, I'm still having a great time doing it. And I mean, you can't be mad at the results. So there we go with that. It's looking good. And yeah, that'll basically do us for this week's episode. Next week, do expect that basically probably that window there will go. And then that window. Also, guys, I should be getting some more time off here soon. Just because my work that I typically do is starting to slow down a little bit. So thankful for that. I'll be able to spend a bit more time up here. This next week, it'll only be 1 extra day, but I'm hoping by the week after that I get 2 extra days. So instead of that being 2 days up here that I can work 4 days a week, which gets you guys more content. I get more progress done on the house, and that's exciting. So stay tuned for videos that have quite a bit more progress than this one. So I apologize, it doesn't look like I did very much this weekend, but I actually did a lot, so that's a lot, I promise you. So that's it for me, and I will see you guys all next week. Take care and goodbye.